Hey guys, I played an even game recently. I didn't find out until about halfway through that I was playing a bot. Finally dawned on me, oh, I'm playing a bot. But I thought there were some interesting things. So let's take a look. I played a lot of games that aren't interesting at all. Maybe my opponent just plays stupid and I crush, and it's like, that wasn't any fun. Just the interesting things we try to look at. Okay, this move can't be right. But what does one do? Black's obviously interested in finding a next play to the right or to the left, but let's check something out. Let's say we play here and we ask about the effect on the A stone. We can say really no effect. Black can just be very comfortable. But if we tighten it up, this is a small move. Yeah, it's helpful, but he doesn't want to play it. He's more uncomfortable. Now, this is very much more the case. He plays this way. Well, now this is just plain old Cintiq. Okay, I go there. Joseki choice. A lot of people might not think it through. But you know this Joseki, right? You've seen it 1,000 times, assuming I do it right. And Black's K4 stone is in the right spot. If it was Black's move, he'd play on K4. Perfect. Don't. So he has a free move. He can play wherever he wants. So I played this Joseki. So now K4 is too far. And if he tries to fix it, he's overconcentrated. Now, I hope that doesn't seem like a small thing. One way Black's perfect, one way Black has a problem. Not insignificant in the slightest. Okay, moving forward. Okay, do we start an attack? No. How come? We're in the early opening. Go play some big moves. Get the whole board set up. Know what's going on globally before you start some local attack. Good form. Does this lose points? I think this might lose points. It's not a big mistake. I mean, you're attacking, but come on in. Here, as always, I have to decide if this move is sente or not. So I'm thinking, if Black does nothing, how do I feel about the turn? Well, I love this A-B relationship. I feel as though I'm getting all the points on the left. And it can grow, right? I can continue up here. I can continue over here, right? It can keep growing. So I decided yes. I could be wrong about that, but I like the turn, so I played this. He ignores. It's not a great move sitting there, but there it is. I turn and pop up. In general, there's a question if A is too slow, because I'm not defending anything, nor am I attacking anything. Is this really the biggest area? Well, I didn't bother asking the question because instead of this, I looked at the exchange. Black B, white A. Oh, white's better. Black B does so little, it's pitiful. White A does a whole lot. Now, I've come across strong Go players, nearly pro, maybe pros do it too, I don't know, I don't recall meeting a pro that does this, but they don't concern themselves with playing the biggest move, only a move that's bigger than their opponent's. So yeah, my move's only 80%, but his was only 70%. I am now ahead. I always thought that was an interesting perspective. And, like, let's say you're ahead. Do you back off and declare victory, or do you keep marching forward on that thin edge, which offers black back into the game? Some pros do both. Okay, he plays up here. I don't have a weakness here, so I can get it as big as possible. Okay. It's away. It's an elephant eye, right? I can come in at A when I want. And if black plays A, that's pretty darn slow. So no need to press it. But with black B sitting there, I asked myself, how do I feel about him coming in for this fight? I didn't like it one bit. So I added a stone here. Now I have a strong situation, and I can bother black on the bottom. Come on in. Seems like a natural time, right? He says, I'm going to take the whole upper right. Well, I'll just come in 3-3. That's easy life. Ignores. Well, if he ignores me, I'm looking at A and B. Which do I play? When do I play it? Blah, blah, blah. And I really want to fight here. Some sort of fighting. I don't know. I played this without a lot of thought. Maybe I should have thought more. It's secure, and both of black's AB stones aren't secure. Well, let's start with, does this cut work? Let's do the ladder. Right. I'm doing the ladder. Works for me. Okay. If the ladder works for me, and I knew that, would I play this? Yeah. Therefore, my move was a mistake. Small point of clarification. If you attack when you think the attack is wrong, then it was a mistake. Even if the attack was great. Oh, it worked perfectly. Yeah, but you thought it was a bad move. So it's a mistake for you. See what I mean? So my move is appropriate for me because I thought that cutting wouldn't work, didn't work, something like that. But if I would put a little more effort into it, I would have found, hey, it does work. So it was error on my part to not read out the ladder. Okay. Fixes. Okay. I thought at this point, if he starts growing a nice bottom area and I do nothing, heck, I could really get split here in so many ways. I don't know what's going to happen, but I decided, why don't I get the Atari in, and it's going to be Sente. Okay, so now I'm not cut here, right? That's no cut. Okay. Hey, so I come back over here. I thought about this. I'm like, really? I'm not seeing a lot of benefit going on here. So I get a bunch of cuts going on. And I honestly don't know what he's going to fix here. Okay. So now I get to consider, is this good for me? When should I play it? What did I do? I don't recall. Oh, come on through the elephant eye. Okay. And let's look at why. His last move, we could say, Please cut me at A. I'm going for the entirety of area 1. Right? He just strengthened his area 1 and he wants me to cut. Okay, well, that's a good time to use the elephant's eye and start walking in, seeing what's available. Here, I'm reading out A, B, C, D's, all these possible moves, and I'm like, none of them seem particularly good to me right now. So I didn't use any. And I went back to the cut. Really? Doesn't that sound opposite to what he wanted? If I come in? Really? So where should black cut? I mean, how should black fix this? At A, right? Because we get to Hane here, and we get to double Hane. Black's almost dead, white's almost dead there. So that would create a lot of problems for me. If he plays here, this is my Sente now. It's a big difference. Hane seemed right, hurts black a lot. I'm cuttable here, but it seems like there's a fair amount of room with a lot of extra Aji on top here. So I thought, yeah, he can cut me, but it seems fine for now. There's an issue here. Let's start with this move. What's this for? Is this a reasonable move? Let's find out. If I don't play it, I kind of like to respond to that. I'd probably put it here. Black just built this whole wall, seems to be a real thing, right? I don't think I can break through that with any significance. I thought that was an impressive wall. Therefore, I play here. Is this Sente? No. Well, if you're playing a move that's not Sente, you better be darn sure that it was worthwhile, because something in Gote, I'm not getting even 1 point. I'm not removing 1 point, particularly. So I'm unsure about this move. It might be just too slow, but I would play it again, because to me, white belongs right there. So I don't know. But let's compare that to, or add on to that, this move. Now I can capture here, or if black escapes, I can save my cut in Sente. He defends. I can save this cut. I mean, it helps my position. But now if I don't capture, that didn't mean anything. So I capture. It certainly strengthens my position, but I don't think it's Sente. Because anything, some moves like this, Sente, Atari. Yeah, I get to come in some, but black's not, it's big, there's some size to it. So let's do it. Capture. Perhaps this doesn't work, so there is no future. See, so what I'm trying to say is A and B, 2 whole moves for what? A strong center position. Yeah. What am I doing out there? Am I hurting someone? No. Am I defending someone? Maybe I'm defending the cut at C. It seems like I spent 2 moves and haven't done much. You catching the idea here? And how that bothers me? Like, if I was able to see all that ahead of time, I wouldn't have done it. 2 whole moves to do very little. No. They seemed important at the time, and they still seem important to me, but I can't back that up with a reason why, other than it's a very strong position. Well, that's true. Okay. Black. Now I'm feeling the need to do something on top. So I play a move that Sente asks a question. This may not work, right? But it produces other moves. That's the point of Aji. Not that the Aji move itself captures something or does something specific, but rather it creates problems. So here I'm thinking, I mean, the Atari seems pretty natural, right? Like falling off a log, Atari. The problem is, now what? Now nothing. Ah, not useful. So instead, Atari. And shall I capture? I don't think so. Because if I capture, the cut doesn't work. All it is a certain size, not too big, in Sente, yeah. But if I play it this way, now he doesn't want me to have those stones because it's twice the size. I'm invading his area. And we'll get back to that. We make the exchange. I get out. I felt a little not home yet, so this helps me get home. Then he comes back and saves. Okay. So what was the value? Now I've got value. He could have had his turn in Sente. So I got a double Sente move in. That's big. I get another double Sente move in. I'm in his area. I say in Sente. He says, sorry, it's not Sente. Okay, then I'm come up again. And then I'm into your area. So black gets none of area 1 when it was all his. That's what this funny, I didn't capture the B stones when I could have for 4 points in Sente. Instead, I gain 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Already I've gained 10 points and I've reduced, we got to figure it out here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6, 20. It's a 30-point move. 30 points because of the Aji. I sacrificed the Aji of C. So, it's not going to work. I'll just toss in C. Then I won't capture B. Bam, it all comes together, 30 points. Very big. Okay. I'm getting in more and more trouble in the bottom here. I'm going to be having to give something up. And he's, right, he's getting a lot of points here. Yuck. So I figured, I'm so glad I was able to get back there first. He's getting more and more prepared to start. I don't want to mess with it. I got some shape. That's not a great move, but I wanted to secure my group. And I think is that it other than in-game? I think there's something else. Little Aji captures Sente. He says no. Yeah, it was. Sorry. Now, I should play here. Whole thing dies, right? There's nothing for him to do. But I think, I capture here. I'll do, and no, it doesn't work. Sorry. He lives. I thought I could still kill it. Doesn't that look like it kills it? It doesn't kill it. I was surprised. I thought it kills it. No, it doesn't. If I play that, there's his 2 eyes. Okay. So I go working on that bottom, see if I can catch that one. And I can't because of Atari. Okay, fix that up. The cut is no value other than it disturbs the bottom, so I should play the bottom points first. So another mistake on my part. Oh, this code's huge. Okay, I can go get anything I want. So it's a flower viewing code for white. I've had a couple of people recently ask about codes. I learned Go in 1970, and it wasn't until 1971 that I finally understood what the heck a code was. I mean, how does one even think about this thing? I don't get it. Confuses a lot of people. So the big deal is White says to himself, if I lose the co, what am I risk? What's the risk? What have I lost? 2 points. I don't care about 2 points. Take it. Take another. I don't care. Okay. If he loses the co, what happens? His whole group very well may die. And I've gained not 2, but 2, 4, and then reduced him by 2, 4. So that's 8 in absolute Sente. So very big for white, very small for black. So of course I'll play co. I thought, let's go here. I didn't like this co-thread, this one, because if he makes good 8 points in Gote, I don't think so. But here, he takes Atari, come on out, take double Atari. See how it keeps going, capture, big threat. Atari, keep going. Oh, I love the keep going stuff. I want to fix that cut, fix it this way. His running now here means nothing. And I'm coming into a center area. Who would have thought I'd come all the way into the center with a little co-threat? Kill it here. Oh, he goes this way. What is that? Is he defending his A group? No. Oh, he's defending his B group? No. What's he doing? Threatening two moves for 2 points. That's a 1-point move. Maybe slightly bigger, but not much. I come in, his whole group's in question here. Now, as I start coming in, check it out. I got an A cut I'm looking at, right? I can't do it, but I'm getting near doing it. And check out that B cut. That's a big one. Check out the knight's move at C. Look at all the weaknesses. Of course I'll come up. This, he can't cut me. Atari, if he saves, whole group dies. So he has to play here. Wonderful capture. Atari, I'm reading A, right? Reading. Come on through. Then I can cut. Nice capture. He says Atari again. This one's a little bigger because I could have played that move in Sente, but still way too small. I get a big one. I think that's it. I think that's all to look at. Oh, there's one other thing right here. White, black, white. Oh, that's white's Gote because black already has the finished shape in. No. Can you see it? Sorry. So it's absolute Sente. Black has to come back and fix a stupid little fixing move, right? So I got that in Sente, which is nice. And then black resigned here. Okay. Hope you learned something. Catch y'all later. Bye.